Welcome and thank you for joining, and welcome to ANZ with Purpose. This is actually a new chapter in our business. I have recently decided I am going to be doing something completely new to our page and hopefully to keep you entertained. We are right now hopefully streaming both on Facebook and YouTube. I see 2 green check marks, so that should be fine. Both channels are called Andrea and Zvonko Kopunovic. My name is Andrea, and my husband's name is Zvonko, and he runs the business mostly in the background. And that is the beauty of this business, because we can each and every individual who owns the business, and even if we're a couple, we can go at our own pace, right? So that is one of the things that actually is really nice with us. The reason that I started the series as such is to really introduce you to like-minded people, for you to be able to meet them and hopefully ask questions live, right? And you will notice that there is a trend going on our page, and which is, it's the first time I'm doing live, so I'm trying to say it all in one go. So as I said, you will notice a trend here with people that I will be interviewing is that we are all regular people. We have dreams, and here I am. I'm going to bring you up my guest for tonight. Hi, Kadek. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining. It was really, you remember, you were there when it's the first evening I decided, that's it. I'm doing interviews. I want to start talking to people like you. And you were the first one that jumped on the train with me. So I really, really appreciate it.
I'm so excited for you. I'm so honored to be the first on your live interview. It's fun. You'll find out after some time. It's so much fun that we get connected. Yeah, we get to connect people from different parts of the globe and hear different stories. It's awesome.
And you know, my daughter was just coming home from work, and she was asking my husband, he's like, "Oh, Mom has an interview. Why so late?" And I had to say, well, it's because Kadek is in Australia, right? And I heard that the other day in one of your other interviews, it's winter there, and we don't even think. We think Australia, we think sun, right? But you're in winter, we are in summer. We had a lot of rain today. So would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself to my viewers?
Yes, of course. Hello from Perth, Australia. It's morning here, 11:20 morning time. And it's like Andrea said, it's winter, and it's been stormy weeks for this last 3 weeks. It's stormy. We got heavy rain, strong winds every day, but thank goodness this morning is a lovely morning, so I'm so grateful. And Monday is my favorite day, so this is my day.
You know, we should all actually learn how to love Mondays. And actually, with me over here, it's 11:20 p.m. So I'm in a Sunday. You're in Monday already.
See, but we are still connected. Even though we are on a totally different side of the world, we are connected here because
exactly. We're on the same platform at the same time. Would you like to tell me, what is it that in your life that has, what was happening in your life when you decided you want to take, you see the question on the screen, I can't even read it. So what was your life like when you found this business, and what were you looking for?
So actually, to be honest, my life was okay. My life was perfect before I found this business. I got a good job. I got really good environments at work. The ladies at work, such kind lady, beautiful girls inside out, and I always coming, looking forward to go to work because the environment is so good. And I'm working in the beauty and health industry, so it's a retreat. So when I go to work, it's kind of so relaxing.
Sounds like a spa, right?
Yeah, well, retreat, a spa, day spa, but has also the wellness things. But something in me saying that I needed a change because to be honest, my son is back in Bali. I got one teenager son and a 3-year-old daughter. So he is in Bali. And before the pandemic, I was traveling back and forth because Bali in Australia is only from where I am. It's only 3.5 hours flight.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I normally travel back and forth every month. But then because of the pandemic, I had to work. And then I was thinking, when the border is open, I want to be able to travel back and forth. And
Yes.
I want to be there for however long I want it to be. Because before
Yes.
this, I was not working. I'm looking after my girl all day, all the time, full mom. But now that I'm working, it's like I know I have a good job. I enjoy my job, but I know it's not going to be giving me the flexibility that I was looking for. So I was
True.
looking for the flexibility. I want to be able to be with my son and forever long I needed to. But I know that if I'm working, no boss will allow me to take like
True.
2 3 weeks
Yes.
off every month. Who will give me that? Like it's not my own company. So and
Exactly.
so yeah, so that's why I was looking for. I knew everything is moved into the digital and online space lately. So I was thinking, why can't I do something online? So I was just searching and looking because I know everything moved into the online space. Look at us now. I can buy grocery online. So I was like, well, then I can
Yes.
do something online. That's how like so I'm looking for the flexibility. So I know it would give me and I'm living it now. Like I can do my business with my girls around me. We can go to the park when it's beautiful day. We can just go out, go to the park, and just come
Exactly.
here.
That's what
And
I find too. Yeah. Wherever
yeah,
you go, as long as I put my phone away, but as long as you have the phone with you, right? And you have access to internet, it's very easy to connect to people, to connect to platforms, to connect to whatever there is that you may have to do on the spot. But often a lot of things that we have in our business plan is really done. Most of the things can be set up and are set up automatically so that
yeah,
people don't feel our absence if it so happens that we have to be absent maybe for 2 3 hours just to spend time with the family,
yeah, true.
right? So
So
it's really it's I also find it very important, and for me it was very similar. The reason I was looking for something, it's really to gain that time freedom and spend more time with the family, because my oldest is 18 and the youngest is 3, and you end up seeing that there are so many milestones we ended up missing, right?
yeah,
And
and
it's sad.
we still earning. I mean, we have the possibility to earn more than the average salary that we gain while we're working as an employee. So it's even better if you know what. So
Yes.
it's like
And
tick all the boxes. But
true.
I just that's why I can't stop talking about it. I'm so
Yes,
excited
I
to
know.
share it. So
There is a lot. Yeah, there is a lot in this business. And the truth is, we cannot tell everything in short interviews. This is not something
yeah,
we can talk about 5 minutes, 15 minutes, right? And that is
yeah,
something we'll bring up later on, is that
mhm,
what are the steps to follow later on down the road, right? If this is
yeah,
something that resonates with anyone. Now, as I was preparing my first sort of interview and I wanted to sort of have a structure in my interviews, I really like quotes and I like books and things like that. So I did ask you just to think, and if you would like to bring up either your favorite quote or your favorite book.
yeah. So my favorite book is The Secret. It's like my life saving book. Yeah. So
Yes.
back then at 2012, I was having like a really down time in my life. I was so drowned, like
Hmm.
I was so badly like, and then I was sick all the time. My like I went to hospital a lot, and then can't really figure out what it is. And
Yes.
then I read this. I even met a psychiatrist that time, like
Ah,
giving me medication to loosen.
to
I don't
relax your muscles.
know,
Yeah.
like just like that, but it's not really helping. And then one friend giving me this book. This is how I found that everything is start with my mind, you know.
Yes.
And then I realized that time I was so worried about things, worried about most things, overthinking that that's causing a lot because I was then so stressed. I can't manage my stress level. Like I don't realize it. So that
Yes.
my body is taking it and then make
Yeah.
my body sick because I didn't realize like instead of focusing on what I really want, I'm worried about things that I don't want. So that's what I
Exactly.
actually put into my mind. Like all the things that I don't want, I'm worried about. It's actually in my mind,
Yes.
and that's what
And you
I'm
end up
attracting
attracting
in
it.
life. Yeah,
You
that was
we
a
don't
huge
realize that
mistake.
we're worried with what we think is what we actually end up getting more, because that's what we
Yes,
keep dwelling on. That's what we're
yes,
living in the worry. We should not be living there. We have to learn, and it's a process to learn how not to live in the worry, because that's
yes,
something the easiest to do. I think the brain, it's a natural response of our brain to actually take us into the fear, because it doesn't
mm,
want us to leave the comfort zone,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It wants us
So
to stay there and not move and be good where we are, but we have to be stronger than that, and know how to get out of it and go and explore the world. I always say the life is amazing, discover it because of
yeah,
this, because
yeah.
there's so much out there.
Yeah. So it's at the beginning I was struggle to shift my mind because it's kind of hard. Like for a really simple task, an example. I want it. I don't want to be sick.
Yes.
That's what I say. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. Well, actually, what we want is to be healthy.
Yes,
We have to
that's,
think about I want to be healthy instead
or
of
I
I
am
want to get
healthy.
sick.
Yes.
I
Yes.
am healthy, not I don't want to get sick, get sick, get sick. Then
Exactly.
get sick is what the mind are
So
working
say
on
the
and
same thing.
sending
Yes.
sending the frequency to the universe and then
Yes.
seeing what I got. So it took
Exactly.
me a lot on how I um, focus on what I want and how I do that affirmation to myself to see myself as who I am and then to know that everything is within me. It's wonderful. I think this is also why I'm really into the business because this business also asked me again, suggest me to read the magic, which is the next step of the secret.
Yes.
It's wonderful. It's like I read the magic also a few years back then, and then now I read it here. So because I'm an emotional person, emotional thing is such so valuable to me. And that this business they teach us how to manage our
Yes.
emotional, the self intelligence. So yeah.
It is, you see how the question that I have below, it
Oh
really links into, it says, what has this business done to you that you enjoy it
yeah,
so much?
yeah.
Because when we talk business, I think everybody kind of thinks, administration, thinks money, thinks all these other things, right?
That,
But what
that,
has this business brought to you that you would say is probably the most valuable, or why is it that you love it?
yeah, that just like I said before, the most because I am and two different people may be different, but to me
Yes,
personally, because
yes,
I'm an emotional person, the emotional intelligence that they teach us how to be positive, how to accept ourselves, how to find out who we are and explore that and then show it to the world. That is the best part. That like it makes me like I have the confidence, that's why now I can't stop talking about it because I want people to see how
yes,
how amazing is this because I'm totally agree when people and other business owners say that we're not supposed to start a business because of money because we will never satisfied if we think about money. But to
yes,
me because yeah the emotional thing, the self improvement is huge for me. It's such a valuable for me because that's why I enjoy it so much because I want people to see it. I want people to be the best of themselves. And I think this is why also makes this business when we hear there is no competition because there's only me in this world and there's only one Andrea in the world. So
exactly.
just be ourselves, be the best version of ourselves, then that's what we need. But sometimes we find it's hard to because we're so used to be okay. I'm an employee. I'm a mom.
Yes,
I'm a wife. I'm a housewife. I'm a helper in the house. I'm a cleaner. I'm a then we forgot who
We
am
identify with everything else.
I.
Yeah. I
Yeah. So,
also, I really, really always say that this business has done something to me and to my family, because I'm the main person who's running the business. And of
mm,
course, my whole family is behind it, my husband and
mm,
my 4 kids.
mm,
But it's me who's mostly in the material and in how to do things and everything. But it
mm,
trickles down onto the family. You want it or you don't. And the entire family, the dynamic in the family has changed in recent months in such a way that we notice. I'm someone who loves laughing, but I noticed I laugh even more. And actually, the key point is in my gut, I don't feel that knot. You know, sometimes you pretend you're okay and you
mm,
just have that something tight in your belly. I don't have
mm,
that anymore. And
mm,
that's what's amazing. And if I want to get up in the morning, I don't want to go to sleep. You know, it's like there's so much I just want to do. And I want to keep learning and discovering information in order to keep, like, it has given me such a power
yeah.
here,
And
right?
motivation. Yeah. Because
Yes,
same as me, because I'm such in love. I could say that I'm such in love with this business. I'm loving what I'm doing. So it's like it's motivate me. I will make time. I will make
yes.
effort. You know, when I woke up in the morning, I'm kind of excited. Okay, what can I do for
Yeah,
my
I
business?
know.
You know? Because I know everything, every single thing, even just for 1 minute, 2 minutes, an hour, 2 hours,
Exactly.
2 years, anything we put into the business is for our own success. So I tell myself, if I can survive, like I've been working as an employee for 20 years at least, and I can do it like minimum 8 hours a day, why can't I can put even just half of it? Who
It's
cares
true.
if it takes me 2 years or 3 years or 5 years?
Yes,
It's for myself. It's not to
exactly.
build the legacy for my children. Why can't I do
Exactly.
it? You know? And it's been work for like how much we have now? 92,000
I think
business.
now we're 92. I haven't checked for a few days,
92,000
but we
business
were
owners.
almost 92. Yeah.
Remarkable. Yeah, if it works for them, we are using the exact same system and program and
Yes.
training. If it's work for them and it's very successful, why can't I? We are same everyday people. Like we
Exactly.
only have
And
one
we're
pay.
capable, right? Because everything is provided to us pretty much step by
Yeah.
step. There is
Yes.
always something else we can do. I mean, you and I were doing right now this live interview. This is not an obligatory way of running the business. Not everybody, there are people that are really good on cameras and they never do interviews. It's really us who decides. And I was ready and I wanted to do this, and that's why I'm doing this, right? And I'm
Mm.
happy we're wearing matching colors.
Yes. And
Good
it is
sign. So I will ask you, Kadek, if you would have any last minute tips or advice for the viewers. We do have few viewers here. We have someone from Japan.
Oh,
So
hello.
we have
Konnichiwa.
Sam. Yeah, Sam is watching from Japan. And I have Zvonko, my husband. He's in the other room. He's watching. And since it's late, it's like there's not many people that are, going to be logging in live, but that's all right. Next time. So did you have any last minute tips or advice or anything you would say to anyone who's watching?
Tip or advice is follow your heart, follow your instinct. You know, it's probably, especially if we're talking about online business, I totally understand people will like sometimes, no, most of the time skeptical,
Mm-hmm.
but just follow your heart. If you feel you need a change in life, then check us out.
Yes.
Reach out with Andrea or reach out to me. We
Yes.
will give you some information. And if you feel if you're skeptical, do do your part. We are educated. You are educated. Made an
Mm-hmm.
educated decision. So and do the research. Whatever you need to do, just do it. Like to
Yes.
convince yourself to take the next step. So, but first, and then ask yourself, like, what do I really need? Am I happy now? If your life is perfect, like let's say in money wise, if your income is twice of your expenses and continue your life, I mean, be blessing to people to run you. But if you think you need a change, maybe you need more time with your family. Maybe
Yes.
you need an increase of your income, like maybe you want next year you want to have twice of income, not just
Yes.
what you're having now, then ask yourself, if my job now giving you what you
That
want to make
possibility.
it happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
if not, then this business can help you, because it's literally, it's depend on yourself. We have all the system, all the program that there for you, but if it's actually you who get the control
Yes.
and the power. If you want it to be works and faster, then you put your effort. Like that's why people can do it part time, like I do. I'm still working full time, so I can do my business part time, and where my do it full time, my other business
Yes.
partners do it full time. So it's really depend on you, and I guarantee you will have fun. Like
Yes.
I
I
have
know.
fun. It's not just because it's not just about business, not just about money. Yes, everyone needs money, right? Of course,
Yes.
we gotta be honest.
We
We
need that.
all want money. We need it. But isn't it amazing if you can have the money, the freedom in income, then the freedom in time, and then it's balanced. You can be a
Exactly.
happy person, and then at the same time you're securing a future for yourself and your family and your children. So yeah,
Exactly.
and it is possible, and it's work. It's work for thousand of people, everyday people like us,
Yes.
like me. So yeah, so follow
With
your.
no special skills. And we also have anything from people like doctors and lawyers and teachers. And we have young adults, like as young as I think 18, that joined this business. And then we have them, I don't know who's the oldest here, but we just had recently, I saw the post, it said, I think we called him an internet grandpa or something. Like he's probably 70 years old or something. So there, I call it like this business is for anyone from 18 to 99.
Yeah.
There is really no restriction in age or in a background or in what you know, what you don't know, because no matter what, we have strengths and we have weaknesses. So it doesn't matter what you do in life. You will always have strengths and weaknesses. So you will never find anything in life that you know everything about, because even if you know everything, something changes.
Yeah.
So you have to learn again. Either the law changes or the
Yeah.
codes change, or like you need a new certificate or anything like that. Well, Kadek, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, my pleasure.
It was so nice to have you here, and I wish you a nice evening. Okay.
Yes, of course. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for the one who's joining. Thank you, Andrea. Have a good evening. Yeah. Have a good
Yes,
day for
I'm
me.
going to go to bed, and you're going to have a nice lunch, I hope.
Yeah, I will soon. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So there, everyone, that was Kadek, and I really, really appreciate her time here. And there were some tips. I hope you found some value as well in this video that we have provided with Kadek to you. And of course, as we mentioned, that I was also saying it earlier, there is no time to really talk about this in 5, 10, 15 minutes, doesn't matter how many minutes. But what we suggest, the best thing for you to do really is, there are every Tuesday and Thursday in Eastern time at 8 o'clock in the evening, you can register and watch a 90-minute complimentary seminar, workshop, webinar, whatever you would like to call, where really the business model is laid out to you the proper way, so that you will understand, so that we will not be going round and round and round. It's all transparent. It's all given to you. And if you find that it's something that resonates with you, you're more than welcome to follow the other steps. Really, there is free trial. There is no risk for you. You go in, you go check, and if you like it, great. If you don't, nobody's asking any questions. That's fine with us. We are okay with it. So here is the information that every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, there's a complimentary 90-minute seminar. And what else I wanted to tell you, since we were streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and if you really liked this video and you wanted to follow other information I will be providing, because I'm not going to only be interviewing people, what you can do is, if you're on Facebook, up here on top there are 3 dots, and if you click on those 3 dots and you scroll down to the bell and you turn on the notification, the same thing happens on YouTube. There's a subscribe button and the bell, right? If you click on all those, these 2 platforms are going to let you know that I'm live, and then hopefully you can join me. And actually then what we can do is we can interact together, and we can engage and have hopefully fun discussions. And again, I really thank you very much for your time. It was a huge, huge, huge pleasure. Let me just see. I have Agnesa who's here. Thank you, Agnesa. I have Danka who joined, and that was really nice. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next interview. Take care. Bye.